This is a 2015 Lamborghini Huracan LP610-4. It produces over 600 horsepower from a naturally aspirated 5.2-liter V10, screaming all the way up to 8,500 RPM, and a 0 to 60 time that will knock you in the back of your seat. The spec we have here, full stealth mode. We have Nero Nemesis paint, which is a factory matte black paint option. On the inside, we have black leather in orange Alcantara. It looks amazing, it's clean, but it's a little too quiet. Time to get started. Right here, we have a pile of parts from throtl.com to transform this Italian supercar. It has been a dream of mine, literally my entire life, to own a Lamborghini, and I'm so excited because this car is officially mine, and you know I could not leave it stock for very long, so here's the plan. Step 1, we're gonna install some lowering springs to get the stance down where it should be. Step 2, we're gonna install a brand new set of HRE forged wheels. Step 3, we're gonna install a new Valvetronic Catback exhaust system to unleash the sound of this V10. And step 4, we're gonna install some carbon fiber bits from 1016 Industries to enhance and sharpen up the exterior styling.
We're going to start this Huracan build with a set of H&R Adjustable Race Springs.
What's awesome about this kit is it allows us to retain the factory lift in the front, so I can go over speed bumps and not have to worry about it. The other thing that's really cool is it does allow us to retain the factory suspension modes like Sport, Strada, and Corsa.
This is a Lamborghini, so the suspension out of the factory is absolutely insane, so we don't want to go too crazy messing with it, so let's get these springs on.
Let's get it. First step to getting the stock Lamborghini suspension out is taking out the fender liner from all 4 corners. The fender liners on these cars completely cover all access to the suspension.
All right, so this little green line here is the air line for the front lift. So we gotta undo that guy. I think we can pull it through once this is loose, and then we should be home free to pull the strut out.
There we go.
Ooh, brother.
There she is.
There's the front.
Howdy.
Lamborghini.
Okay, let's do the other side now. Hey.
Woo. Fronts are out, let's move on to the back.
First thing we have to do is unplug the electrical connector for the suspension, which is located in the engine bay. And once we have those free, we can unbolt the headlight level sensor arm. And from there, it's pretty straightforward. Although it was a bit tricky to remove the upper strut due to the design of the suspension.
There we go! Easy day. If you want an easy kind of workout, buy a Huracan. I'm disassembling the factory struts, and H&R actually provided a tool within the spring kit to assist with this. These are pretty tricky, and I'm being extremely careful not to damage the wiring when disassembling these. The front struts do have the front nose lift system, which is an air suspension bag that sits on top of the spring, so I'm being extremely careful not to damage that with the spring compressors. I finally have all 4 struts completely disassembled on the Lamborghini. Now we're gonna start assembling the front strut. So we've got our H&R spring, we've got our collar kit. I've got this thing threaded all the way down to the bottom to make it as easy as possible to assemble this stuff. Let's get this thing back together. All of our struts are done. We're about to turn this thing into a Lamborghini. These were not fun to install, by the way, but all the connectors are on, everything's ready to go. Let's get them back in the car, baby. Let's go.
You'd be shocked how easy it is to find your personal information online. Your phone number, your email address, or even your family members. That's because data brokers are out there collecting and selling your personal information without your consent. And that's why we've partnered with Incogni, a powerful tool that automatically removes your personal data from over 230 broker sites. So here's how it works. It removes all of your data from people search sites like White Pages and Been Verified. It protects against spam, scams, and identity theft. And the entire process is 100% automated. So I've been using Incogni for the past few weeks, and I'm so excited that I found it. Historically, my phone has been ringing off the charts with spam and scam calls all the time, and now that is completely eliminated. So it's given me a lot of peace of mind that my personal information is not out there and it's just being sold to the highest bidder. If you care about your privacy, finally, don't wait for something to happen. Be proactive. Check out the link in the video description or go to incogni.com/throtl to save a massive 60% off your service. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to Incogni for partnering with us. Now let's get back to the video. I'm gonna finish dialing in this side, and actually I'm gonna have to help you with that side.
You're gonna have to help me with this side.
Okay, so we'll go to that side first and then we'll meet in the middle. We're in, doctor, we're in!
Go, baby, come on!
Like a glove.
All right, is the moment of truth. The H&R Adjustable Springs are on. Now it's time to move on to the wheels and tires. And I was fortunate enough to pick these up off a good friend of mine. These are HRE Forged RS103Ms in my favorite finish. It's a brushed finish. I am so excited. These are made for R8 and Huracan, and they should bolt up perfectly. I don't even know if I need to cross my fingers, but I'm gonna cross my fingers because you never know. Time for the cherry on top, the new HRE center caps. Woo! One thing you need to know, with HRE, the point of the crest always goes to where the logo is. So I just took it off. Let's do it like that. Ready? Oh, almost lost one, almost lost it.
G's right there.
Woo! A little tight, hold on. There we go.
Sure?
That's it. Let's get it down. You ready?
Oh, it's sick!
Whoa.
Is it even off the lift? Yeah, that's off the lift.
That's pretty low. I think that's too low or is it good?
No, dude, I think that's
Might be
it.
good.
On 20s?
That's sick.
That's gangster, dude.
It looks sick. We're gonna get these lift posts out of here, pull this thing forward and see what it looks like on the ground. I hope it doesn't settle too much, Quinn, because it's already pretty low.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, it's so good.
Yeah. Oh my God. The brush looks so much better.
The interior orange pops so much more with the wheels. That's a weird thing to say, but
Dude.
it does. Same thing with the caliper. It looks so good.
Dude, that is so low.
Oh, it's money, dude. You
Oh
saw.
my God.
These things look sick when they're low. Oh my God.
Oh my God, it looks f***ing awesome.
Damn, okay, okay. Wow, proper Lambo now. Damn, bro, you guys went low. You guys went low.
Sick. I like it.
It's
That's what I'm
dope
talking
as heck, dude. That's sick.
Looks proper. I like the wheels. They really freshened up the car quite a bit. Actually made the car a lot more bright.
Woo! Next up, exhaust time, baby. That's too quiet. Way too quiet. All right, moving on. We are now about to install the Valvetronic Designs True F1 Catback. This is their brand new exhaust system and it sounds amazing. We actually had Austin, the founder of Valvetronic Designs, here in San Diego, and he brought by his R8 for a little test drive. We got a special guest in the house, Austin.
What's
from
happening,
Valvetronic from PA.
My brother.
What's up, dude?
Good to see
Good
you.
to see you. What'd you bring out here?
This might be the world's best sounding Audi R8. We're gonna let you be the judge of that. This car has our new generation of F1 exhaust package. It is a catback configuration and it transforms the landscape for what is a very potent vehicle. Your Huracan and this share that 5.2 liter V10
It already
sound.
sounds good.
It sounds
So
good,
I'm
right?
excited to see
But
this.
the sound is a little flat. You need that music. So anybody who's watching this is a fan of the 458. Because of the noise, you might now change it to being a fan of the 5.2 liter cars because of this sound. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go really slow through the rev range and you're gonna hear the change. So normal R8 at 4,000, the sound changes.
Yo, that sounds so cool. Dude, that is so cool, man. Oh my god. Oh my god, that sounds so good. I am so excited. Now it's time to install the Valvetronic exhaust system on my Huracan. So this exhaust system is really new to the market. I'm very excited to be one of the first people to have it. So before we get this thing on, we have to take off so much stuff on the Huracan. So let's not waste any more time. Let's get it going. We have to remove the rear bumper. We have to remove this carbon panel here. We even have to remove some of the stuff in the engine bay. So I'm gonna get started on that. First off, we're gonna start by removing this grill here. That will give access to some of the bumper bolts. We'll grab some stuff in the inside of the fender liner, and then there's bolts all along the bottom. Once all of that is removed, then we'll have a full picture to see how massive the stock muffler is, and then we'll start removing that as well. That's off. Let's move on to the bumper bolts. Moving on to the underside here, we've got all these Torx bits to remove, and then we got to disconnect some stuff inside here, Quinn.
Whoa. All of these?
No. A couple electrical plugs, and then there's one bolt on either side. But I've already done a lot of the hard work.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah, not so bad.
I'm clocking in.
You in?
I'm clocking in.
All right, let's get this thing off. All right, and just like that, the Huracan rear bumper.
What is that?
That's it, dude.
Those are not your stock tips.
That's what we're working with over here.
Factory Lamborghini.
Yeah.
There's no way.
Isn't that crazy?
That's it. That's the actual exhaust.
So I wish I could say that we're almost done, but we're not. What we can see now is what else needs to come off, which is this thing, and we need access from the top. So we got to take off just this center section here with these fasteners. And then we can remove this massive muffler, which I'm told weighs like 80 pounds.
Dang. Okay.
Let's do it.
Let's get to it.
Oh yeah, now we have the room to the V-band clamps on the exhaust manifold or on the downpipe here. So the next thing we're gonna move on to is removing the factory spoiler. I have something coming for that, hopefully arriving today. So while we're in here, we're gonna remove this, and we gotta remove the rear bumper bar as well as this rear crash bar too. All right, we're free. Ugh. All right, we got everything removed. Now it's time to remove this giant OEM muffler. Woo!
Oh my God.
You wanna set it down?
Let's go. Let's get out of the car.
Okay. What is this? Oh. Woo! That's the heaviest muffler I've ever seen.
That thing is huge.
That's crazy.
That is massive.
Look at what we're replacing it with. Look at this. That's it. Weighs about 8 pounds maybe. That weighs about 80. This thing's gonna be loud. I'm excited.
All right, you ready to get this thing on, brother?
Let's go.
This is so much lighter than the factory piece. It's not even a joke. So we've got the bottom hangers kind of loosely on here, just holding the weight, kind of holding it where it needs to be. Now we're gonna attach our V-band clamps, get these guys tight, and then we'll tighten down the mounts, and this section will be finished.
Probably way easier going on than it was coming off.
Oh yeah.
Partially because we have a better idea of what we're doing, but also because this unit weighs about 5 or 10 pounds compared to about 85 or 90 pounds.
Ridiculous. The main body of the exhaust system is installed. Let's get our little boom tubes out at the side here. Then we'll get the rear bumper, all this back together, set up our tips, and we'll be dialed, baby. Our Valvetronic exhaust system is fully installed. Now we just need to get the back end of this car back together. Let's do it.
All right, we are making really good progress on the Huracan.
Yeah.
Quinn got everything pretty much buttoned up. We were actually able to retain some of the factory heat shielding, which is good. We want to try to keep as much heat off of the rear bumper as possible, and everything is secure. So the other thing that is really exciting is the team at 1016 Industries just dropped off my new forged carbon fiber trunk and my new V2 style wing. So I am super stoked to install that, but unfortunately the uprights are being overnighted in the mail to us, so we won't be able to finish that section now. So the next thing is going to be to install the rear bumper. We can do the fender liners, we can do pretty much everything, but we can't reinstall the rear wing just yet. So we've still got a lot of work to do. Let's get it going.
Next up for the Huracan is a 1016 Industries forged carbon rear wing. This is gonna make the look of the car so much better in my opinion. This is a Performante style rear spoiler, and of course it's forged carbon. It also has a new rear deck lid piece, so this is gonna be awesome. This makes this kit a bolt-on solution for the Huracan. So we've got brackets. This is gonna replace the factory hood pickup points with the little rubber bumpers. Bolts right on, drop that on. The wing uprights are gonna slide right through this little slit here, which is gonna be perfect. I love the look of this thing. I cannot wait to see it on the car. I think with the wheel and tire we have on this thing and the stance of the car, this is gonna bring this car to the next level, so let's get this thing installed.
In general, we made the #1 mistake that I always try not to do, which is we put everything back together before we tested anything. So let's hope we don't have an exhaust leak. Let's hope we don't have to take the air boxes off. We'll just hope everything is sealed perfectly. I have faith.
If it doesn't work and things don't fit at this level of car, we should just quit. This is a Lamborghini. Like, everything fits, everything works, it's perfect.
It looks good. It looks the part.
When it's like a Clap 300ZX, like of course everything doesn't fit right. But like this, you know what I mean?
The trunk fit really nicely. It's cool. The wing stands go right through here. These are pretty solid. And then we're gonna do the engine bay stuff. Yep. Close this down. Then we'll put on the wing. Then we'll put on the hood. Then we'll do the side skirt extensions, and then we're done.
Almost there, baby. Almost there. This thing's gonna be sick.
That's it. Let's move on to the hood, dude. Hell yeah.
We're almost done.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh my
So
God, I
freaking
cannot
sick.
wait to see this.
On the ground.
It's like an airplane wing.
Yeah.
It's like the rear wing of an airplane.
So I'm gonna start on our carbon fiber hood. I need to transfer the latch mechanism from the factory hood onto the new one. Then we've got some wiring to take off and get this thing ready to go. But I cannot wait to see this thing on the car because it looks insane. Our carbon hood by 1016 is done. Let's check it out. Yeah, brother. And this hood looks killer. I love this right here. Even though it's not a vent, like the ducting, the recess, I love this part of the hood. What do you think?
Yeah, it looks freaking awesome, dude. It matches the front bumper finally.
Yeah, the front lip.
Yeah, he was ripping this for a while, but now, man, it looks proper.
I cannot wait to get Evan out here to see this thing. It looks really freaking mean. The last piece of carbon going on the Huracan is carbon side skirts. I love the look of forged carbon, and it's gonna tie the lip and the hood to the rear wing, which we just installed by adding a nice hit of carbon along the side of the car. Once these are on, we're gonna get this thing on the ground and get a final look at the Huracan because it will be finished. I cannot wait, so let's get started.
come out. Oh my God.
Got her on the ground, ready to go. Nose lift is up, so it's not crazy low, but
oh, the side skirts are sick. Oh, the wing looks so good.
this thing is awesome. You know what we haven't done yet?
Wipe it down.
Fired it up.
Oh,
We haven't fired it up
with
yet.
the exhaust.
Yeah. Maybe we give her a quick wipe down and then,
No, I think we should fire it up.
yeah?
Yeah, let's do it. You guys ready to blow your eardrums out?
This thing is gonna be unbelievably loud. I'm gonna sacrifice myself and stand right behind the car. Send it.
It's pretty loud, but watch. It'll quiet down a little bit in just a minute. Very loud.
Yeah, but still. Cold start on a Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, the neighbors are gonna love this.
Holy crap, this thing is menacing.
All right, it's time to get the Lambo outside. Let's see how well this goes. Oh yeah, easy, brother.
It sounds insane.
Sounds sick.
Oh my God, I love the brushed HREs. I really did like the black on black, but the brush looks so nasty. Gives it like some contrast and all the carbon.
I'm not a big Lambo guy, but you did this one right, Ev. Looks good. That's proper.
Calipers, the interior pops way more now on the car, which I really like.
I'm in love, dude. I can't believe it. It looks so different. The stance is perfect. The wheels are great. All the forged bits, like the side skirts and this.
The wing is so good.
First time in the Lambo.
First time in a Lambo ever.
Really?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't think I've ever been in a Lamborghini. Frank sold his before he ever
his-
gave me a ride in
his
it,
system.
and I don't know anyone else with a Lamborghini.
Okay.
Closest thing to I've probably been in was that MC. That was
Oh,
here.
the Maserati,
Yeah, the
yeah.
Mazzi.
And we are off. So we're in street mode. Drives like a normal car.
Yeah, transmission's good. This is dual clutch?
Dual clutch.
Yeah, sick. Yeah, normal driving is not loud, but
Not loud.
you're aware of the exhaust.
Yeah.
You're aware of it.
And it was a
but it's
little
not
quieter before, but it's not
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
So we're gonna go into manual mode, so now it won't paddle shift for us. When it's cold, the tachometer sets a red line to
Oh, it does
6,000.
like the,
so it
2F80
moves, yeah,
style
like BMWs.
thing. Yeah, that's cool.
So we gotta let it warm up for a bit, but
Yeah, you like
So
can't
smooth.
even feel it shift at all. That's phenomenal. All the pops. Woo!
we gotta open up these
The
windows.
pops
just
are
a
good. Yeah,
little.
crack them. Oh, that's sick.
Man.
Yeah, just a freaking wave of torque. That is
Yeah.
so nice.
Oh, I wasn't even on it,
Yeah.
dude. The sound is different. It's definitely louder, for sure. But
Yeah.
it's not like obnoxious to a point where, at least from the inside, where it's like you can't hear yourself talk or anything
Yeah.
like that. I just think the tone has changed so much. Now, you don't have any other perspective.
No, it
But-
sounds great though. So good, man. It's so phenomenally smooth.
The transmission
So
is
smooth.
amazing.
You can see the wing in the rear view, all the pops.
Ready?
Yep. Man, this thing is stable.
This has
Lot of
kind of
pops.
ruined me a little bit with cars. It's so good at everything.
Yeah, these things
Yeah.
are just so refined. It's like
It is refined.
compared to
It
the
is.
90s cars and all that stuff, it's like You can give something 600 horsepower, you know, but you don't get the level of refinement.
And the
You don't get the
confidence.
torque characteristics of the engine, like all this stuff. You put a big turbo on, it's not linear at all. You know,
This
it
thing
just
is
becomes-
set up to go fast.
Yeah.
And it feels so planted and stable.
Yeah.
And like it really gives you the confidence that you can drive it hard.
Oh, the brakes are phenomenal. The wheel and tire
Yeah.
package. The car is like unmatched stability-wise.
Oh man, it's good. We have had no rubbing so far, no weird smells, nothing.
Sick.
Everything is
Good.
good. And I'm glad that we didn't jeopardize like the functionality of the car by doing the mods we did. I was really interested in running the H&R spring set that we did because you get to keep the factory lift. That was one of the real reasons why I bought the car.
Yeah, that, and you get to keep the stock dampers, all
Yes.
that suspension
All
stuff.
these settings
Keys,
work,
all that.
everything's
you
working.
get the ride height you want out of it, which is really, really nice. Oh my god, it's so good.
She feels pretty good. That is going to do it for today's YouTube episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I am so incredibly stoked. Huge thank you to Quinn for helping me bust that out. It turned out to be a little bit more involved than we thought, but it turned out so freaking amazing. And I could not be more stoked. So the last thing I want to mention is, as you guys might have seen throughout this episode, we have a lot of new throttle merchandise on the site. If you guys are looking to pick up some gifts or some new stuff for yourself and get those entries to win our R35 Skyline, check out the link in the description. Grab some new gear like this new jacket or some of the new stuff. So thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate the support. We appreciate you sticking with us all the way to the end. We'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.